And welcome to your Couch to Sprint Made Easy training plan preview alongside Coach Wendy Mader. I'm Dave Erickson. We have created a 16-week plan to help you become a sprint triathlete. So Wendy, talk about how this plan is structured.
So the plan is structured in four-week blocks. The first 8 weeks is kind of preparing your body to train, ending with a 5K. The next 4 weeks, we build you up to do an indoor triathlon. And then the final 4 weeks is really making sure you're physically and mentally confident to complete your sprint distance triathlon. The training hours range from 2 to 6. So it's not a lot of training, but you need to just, put in the focus training in 5 days a week. If 5 days a week is too much for you, you can double up on workouts because some swims are 20 minutes and some runs are 20 minutes. If you have a 40-minute block, you can do a swim and a run back to back or on the same day. So the way I structured it is to do 5 days a week. And we've also included some strength training in there. So some people like to do their strength training on a swim, bike, or run day. So you can double up those 2 days if you want to. Some people might come into the program with a little bit more swimming background. Maybe they have a bigger cycling background or running background. And if they wanted to add to the plan because they have experience in one sport, that's okay too.
Now we call this couch to sprint. What's a prerequisite for getting into this? Can you be a non-athlete altogether?
Yes. I would hope that if you're going to do a triathlon, you can swim, you can bike, you can run. I know some people sign up for a triathlon who don't even have a bike yet. You have 16 weeks to get a bike. If you're comfortable in the water but don't quite know how to swim, you really know you can't swim. Most sprints are a half mile. If you know you can't swim a half mile yet, you have 16 weeks to learn. We provide you the resources to help you become a better swimmer, or you should take some local swim instruction at your local Y or local health club. Some people can't run and they already know they're going to walk. So really the prereqs to me are the desire, the passion to want to do your first triathlon. You have a good pair of running shoes, you have access to a pool, and you either have a bike or you have a plan that you're going to be able to get a bike over the next 16 weeks.
And I know for a fact that you've made this very flexible for people, not just the workouts, but also how you gauge the intensity. You don't have to have a power meter, for example, or have a heart rate monitor. You have other ways that you can gauge and track your intensity.
Right. So most people, beginners, are going to not even really know what that means. And so I provide tables and charts and links to articles about training by rate of perceived effort. A lot of people know what heart rate is, but they don't understand they have a heart rate monitor, but they don't understand how to use it. So I've provided resources. Some people may come from a cycling background and they want to get into triathlon. So they may have a power meter because they were a cyclist and they may understand the benefits of training with power. So they will train with power on the bike, but probably more likely the rate of perceived effort on the swim or run because they've never run before. So as far as this goes into different levels and abilities wanting to do our program, it's really for a dynamic ability level because we provided the resources to gauge your intensity.
I think you touched on this, but it's only between 2 and 6 hours of training per week, 5 days a week, something like that. How flexible are these workouts for people?
Well, they're very flexible. The best training plan is one that you can follow based on your schedule. So I like to use the example, if your weekend is not the traditional Saturday and Sunday, but it's more like Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll put the Saturday, Sunday workouts on Tuesday, Wednesday, the Monday rest day on Thursday, and then just kind of follow the plan. You can upload this plan to start on any day you want to start. Generally, when you upload it into TrainingPeaks, you want it to end on the date of your race, but you can be flexible, and once you purchase it, you own it to kind of adjust the start and end date. If your rest day is Wednesday, you may want to start with the rest day on a Wednesday, and then all your Wednesdays will be rest days.
We'll get to TrainingPeaks in a moment, but in addition to all the swim, bike, and run workouts, talk about the PDF resources. This is resource rich.
Right. So besides Dave and I, we've included 3 videos within the program. We provided you swim, bike, run, nutrition, recovery, race day, strength training, intensity resource guides to help you educate you about the terminology, and just stuff that we've included that you might not know because you're new or you just don't remember. And there's so much information out there that you could Google. It could be very overwhelming. So we've provided our own personal resources as well as resources we trust, like from Joe Friel. He's the first coach I've ever read a training book from in 1997. So I tend to follow his stuff. So really, we want you to be confident and as prepared as you can be to really just make triathlon part of your lifestyle.
Yeah, we saved you a lot of time by having all those resources in one place versus you having to Google everything. And I mean, gosh, you can spend hours and hours surfing, finding stuff, but we have it all in one place. You mentioned TrainingPeaks. What is TrainingPeaks for those who don't know and how wonderful it is?
So TrainingPeaks is an online software. You can create a free basic account, or you can pay $120 a year for what's called a premium account. It just has more features that you can use. When you purchase the program, you load it to start or end on any date you wish. And that could change. If it changes, if you plan a race 16 weeks from today, but you change your mind and you do a race 24 weeks from today, you can switch the start date of this plan and you own it. So you can make use of it at other times of the year. And it's just a great place to log. We talk about, the benefits of training logs in one of our videos within the program. So it's a really good resource to keep track of your journey. So you can always look back on, maybe this is your very first sprint triathlon. You can look back on what you've accomplished.
It's your athlete's diary, as I like to say. Okay, you can click the link below right now to get started today and download this program into your free TrainingPeaks account. And you are good to go from your couch to sprint training plan made easy, just 16 weeks. And we hope to hear from you. And links below this video for more information and how to join our T2 Endurance Club. A lot of great resources there. So for Wendy Mader, I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching. Good luck.